The very first thing that we are going to do is to have all the costumes for our spaceship, then have a background and also have a cover page for your game. Okay, so what you see here on the right hand side is the cover page that I have designed for this game, and this one here is basically the background. So this background backdrop is going to be used for the rest of the game. So when I start playing the game, this will be the background. And here what we see is basically the thumbnail that I have created for you know for the players to know that this game is called Galactic Wars. So you can design this costume the way you want. You can name it as you like and keep that sprite as your thumbnail. So to add that as a thumbnail, what I'm going to do is whenever I click on the green flag, this image will come at the front layer. So that is the first thing that you will see. And I've also added some ghost effect. It's just to make it look a little different, just some fancy stuff regarding its appearance. So let me show you what I really mean by the cover and the game backgrounds. When I click here, you see the cover had changed, and it went inside the regular backdrop, the blue backdrop. Okay, so in the background I have also added this background music, and I'm playing it forever in a forever loop. Okay, so you can set its speed, you can set its volume, and you can also, this is not needed. Okay, you can also kind of change the color effects if you want. I'm not going to use the color effect either. Let's just make it a little simple. Okay, so you can also reduce this. So when basically the game, I'm using the game in three stages. When the green flag is clicked, then second stage is when the game actually starts, and the third stage is when the game is over. Now let me explain the second stage. So when I click on the green flag, we don't immediately start. What happens is it also asks the player to select a spaceship costume. So how I'm doing that? So let me show it to you. I'm using the two arrow keys, the left arrow and the right arrow. So you see here, uh, I'm using basically just two white triangles to show the left and right arrow. So that this is how you're going to create a scrolling bar. So this is the spaceship costume. I'm not going to explain this code right away. Uh, Here I have chosen three different costumes. So you can also upload first all the costumes that you would like to assign, and then we are going to create this scroll bar. So the same code, this same code is copied in both the arrow keys, so left arrow key and the right arrow key. So what is this code basically? It is first checking whether the player has selected something. So if the player is hitting the left arrow key, for example, let me just use the annotations here. So this is the left arrow key and this is the right arrow key. Okay, so if the player is clicking on the left arrow key, then I want the costume to go, uh, to the earlier one. And if I click on the right arrow key, then the costume will be the next costume. So previous costume and next costume. So that is going to be done here. So first the click is identified when the mouse is down and when the mouse pointer is on it. So if I click it somewhere else, then it should not identify that. So I'm using and condition, whether the mouse is pressed and whether it is pressed on this arrow key. Okay, and then we are going to also add a little sound effect, and then we change the spaceship costume by one. So let me show how it works here.